Hello, team. Episode 10. I hope you are ready because this class is an important one. Let me just adjust my screen here. But smart as a whip. If any of you are in the corporate world, I'm sure you have heard of SMART goals. What are SMART goals? They're goals that are A, specific, B, measurable, C, attainable or achievable, something that you can get done. D, relevant. And last up, timely, something that you can start now. And why are we talking about this week? We are going to be seeing how this idea, but this is actually step one, but how this whole idea can be used to help you prepare your English training program. People who know me from the real world, I'm a big gym fan. I love going to the gym. And a lot of the principles we will see today come from bodybuilding, from gym training, but they are as applicable to English practice as they are to anything else that you wish to improve. What we call progressive overload, which is little by little getting better, getting stronger, getting faster, getting more competent doing something. So this week, you're going to start us off with what is your SMART English goal for the month. So let's say a student up here says, oh, I want to improve my English. Yeah, okay, we'll start with that. But then they say, I want to improve my speaking ability. Okay, that's better. I want to be able to speak confidently in meetings. All right, we're getting there. I want to speak confidently at the meeting that I will have at the end of this month. Boom. That is a specific goal. So, since we are talking about English practice, what you should look for is something that after 3 or 4 weeks, it's not a specific time, but it's a good reference, 3 to 5 weeks, something you will be able to test. Conversation with somebody, an episode you want to watch, an article you want to be able to read, something you want to be able to write. It does not matter, but it should be testable. All right. So let's take a look at these 10 steps. Number 1 was the warm-up, a SMART goal. Where do you want to see improvement? The more specific, the better. So here we have an example that I will be using throughout this PDF. I want to be able to feel confident I can answer questions at the meeting with a client from Germany at the end of the month. All right. So this is a common problem that I have seen. Sometimes a person can prepare their speech, their presentation, but then you can't exactly prepare for the questions. You can prepare to answer questions, but you don't know what they will ask. So this is a common problem that my students come to me with. So I want to be able to feel confident I can answer questions. Great goal. Now, identify the resistance. Why won't you be able to study? What could make you not practice? What could go wrong? Maybe you're going to have extra work before this meeting. And here, your cousin will be visiting, your study buddy, in this case, the imaginary person's wife. They won't be able to help. So what can go wrong? Start with the problem. What can go wrong? Because once you identify it, you can find a way around. Number 3, make a tie line. If the big meeting is at the end of the month, what does that mean? 2 days before the meeting, you should already be feeling pretty good. 1 week before the meeting, you should already have identified possible questions. 2 weeks before the meeting, you should already have made an outline of your presentation. Whatever it is, start with the end and work back till today. Number 4, define a frequency. Every time I ask my students, oh, how much? Oh, every day, 30 minutes, 24 hours a day, I'll be practicing English. It's not exactly like that. So whatever amount you think you can do, okay, I can guarantee 4 days, subtract 1. Let's be realistic. If you can guarantee 3, then 4 and 5 and 6 are extra. So whatever number you think you can do, pick 1 less and guarantee it. Same thing with the time. Oh, an hour a day. An hour a day is a lot of time. Let's take that down to 15 minutes. If 15 minutes is easier, go longer. But start with the smallest amount you can guarantee and work your way up. Define activities. So in this example, I'm going to call him Bruce. no, Bruce is too American. We're going to call him Jose. Jose is preparing for his meeting. So what does Jose need to practice? Jose needs to practice his ability to speak about his business. He needs to be able to listen and understand the questions. He should be able to have a solid vocabulary base for everything involved in the meeting. So think about these activities. Which one is most important? From his goal, listening is most important. He might have a little bit of difficulty understanding what they're asking. So his focus, he should start thinking about how he can practice his listening. In a meeting, speaking is probably going to be the second most important, maybe reading for vocabulary. Last up, he probably won't write that much in a meeting. So that would be his importance from most important to last. Numbers. I always recommend starting with the least amount. So start with 1 page. Start with 1 paragraph, 1 word, and then work your way up. From 0 to 1 is an infinite increase. From 1 to 2 is 100% increase. So start with the minimum possible. Get on the field. Get in the game. Start and then increase whatever is appropriate, which is the progressive overload. So if every day you play a little bit of Duolingo, at a certain point, you're not going to improve more than that. If you're reading 1 paragraph a week, you need to start pushing it up. So wherever you start from, be aware that you need to improve the level of ability, the amount of words, the amount of time spent, the effort put into it. Somehow or other, you need to be improving. You need to be progressively overloading. I love this picture. I think it was Hercules, but it's a good representation. He started with the little cow. The cow started getting bigger until it was a giant cow. Next up, this one, people don't realize how important this is. Define when you are not studying. Let's say that you love watching series and you would love to watch series completely in English, and that's great. But if you turn every time you watch a series into practice, you're going to stop enjoying. So define your rest. Oh, after I watch 1 episode, after I watch 1 scene, whatever it is, after I write down 3 things that I didn't understand, then you're going to put it in with subtitles. You can watch it dubbed. Add that t-shirts for the Brazilians. It does not matter. But define when you are not studying to make when you are studying more important and efficient. And last up, the most difficult, predict chaos. What are the possible problems? Any problem that you are aware of before it happens will not be a problem. Problems come from the unexpected. So predict what will go wrong, and you will not feel anxious and uncomfortable and angry and disappointed and all those negative things when it appears. If you can plan before, you can plan a solution. That's it. And you can simplify this to basically picking a goal, identifying how you will study, what's most important, how many times a day you will do it. But if you take the time to go from step 1 to step 10, you will feel the evolution week after week, which is often one of the problems. I have students who will study and they won't know. And am I getting better? Am I improving? This is a way for you to see the improvement. So team, I will be incorporating this more into my classes. I really liked it. We have some conversation starters. Let me pick a good one. I did not. Let me see. What activity have you dedicated the most time in your life to improving? That's a big question. I always use the superlatives, the most time, the biggest, the most important. But it's just to write the questions. So I have dedicated a lot of time to the gym, to my fitness protocol. From the nutrition in the morning, we have a very healthy breakfast, to the gym, which I like to go to every day. I like to make sure that I include different adaptations, improving your strength, your endurance, your cardiovascular health. So that might be a good answer for me. Gym stuff. That's the activity that I have dedicated the most time to improving. How about you? What is something that you have dedicated a lot of time to improving? Last up, your challenge, put this into motion. Set it up, then start doing it. There's no trick to it. If you watch a million self-help videos, a million self-help books, all of them at some point will say, stop talking, start doing. So that's this version of it. Plan a little bit and get to work. That's it. I hope you enjoyed it. Any questions about this? Send them my way. All right. Thank you.